Hey there, Big Brother fans. We've got an update for you on who is on the chopping block and who won the power of veto in week 14 of BB25. So Bowie Jane won her third head of household in the visually rigorous comic book comp at the end of Thursday's live eviction episode. Now we're going to take a look at who she nominated, who won the power of veto, and who's the likely target this week in the Big Brother 25 house as we're down to the final four of Matt, Jag, Bowie, and Felicia. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. So Bowie nominated Matt and Felicia. If you recall, when Mama Fee and Cirie were on the block, Bowie and Jag seemed to have cemented a final two deal. Although, let's be real, the only person I think she could actually beat in final two is Felicia. After the eviction, Bowie got busy conspiring with her mafia counterparts while Mama Fee cooked dinner for them. Rude. Rude of them to expect that. What's funny is that Felicia suggested to Bowie that she should put Jag and Matt on the block. I mean, it's funny. It also really doesn't matter who she nominates. Bowie had already talked to Jag about not wanting to nominate him, and she came up with this idea that she'd tell him and Matt to pick a number between 1 and 100, but then she told Jag she was going to pick 70. It was a rigged game to get Matt on the block next to Felicia. Matt said to guess, Matt says 70, Bowie says to guess, and Matt said 77, and Jag said 73. Bowie said it was 70, and then Matt, who is not as gullible as they thought, asked if they had planned it that way. Denials all around. Then, later on Thursday evening, they pressed forward and had the nominations. You'll remember Cirie warned Matt that Jag will control who goes to the end and that he might not be sitting next to his buddy on finale night. And then once she was evicted and Bowie won HOH, the Mafia of Three chatted about how nothing can save Felicia unless she wins the veto comp. Later, Mama Fee warned Matt that he or Jag needs to take the other guy out. Later on, Matt repeated what Felicia said about them evicting him if he doesn't win veto. But Bowie reassured him Mama Fee's leaving, not him. We'll see. You know, the Aussie HOH put on this big show before pulling out that rigged number game about, not wanting to nominate one of the guys. And Matt said, it doesn't matter. It only matters who wins veto because that's the person that will hold the only vote this week. But still, Bowie insisted on doing her dumb little rigged game, which unnecessarily complicated things and made Matt suspicious of her and Jag for conspiring, which they were. Bowie then offered best 2 out of 3, but Jag shut that down really fast, which is interesting. He just doesn't want to be on the block, I mean, to be fair, he's been evicted before. A couple of hours after the live episode aired on the Pacific Coast, the live feeds confirmed they had held the nomination ceremony a little before 11 p.m. in their time zone. And Bowie had indeed put up Felicia and Matt. Later, Jag tried to play nice with Mama Fee, trying to win that jury vote. I wish him luck. Bowie said she was going to sleep downstairs so they could all four be together. And then Matt was talking about how after Felicia's evicted, the final three can enjoy the HOH room together. Jag also told Matt that Felicia warned him that she shouldn't be sitting next to him at the end, that he would beat him. And Matt added that she'd warned him that Bowie having 3 HOH wins, Jag said that Felicia warned him with Bowie having 3 HOH wins that could make her hard to beat. Basically, I'm seeing that Felicia is kind of taking pot shots to all of them to cause chaos. And, of course, she's hoping to worm her way into final 3, possibly final 2, according to her cam talking. She thinks she could win it in the end. I think only if she was sitting next to Bowie Jane, my humble opinion. So on Friday, they played the veto comp and Jag won it. That's his 7th Power of Veto win in BB25. No small feat. The all-time Big Brother record is his now. So the question is, who will he send packing? Saving Matt would stick to their final 3 agreement, but I feel like Matt could beat either of them in the end because he's just got much better relationships with people sitting in the jury house. Jag has sent a lot of them home. Many of them don't like Bowie's backpack strategy with him and Matt. But the bigger move would be for Jag to send Matt packing because Felicia is much less of a threat to win any of the final 3 comps. Obviously, we'll find out on Sunday because the 10 p.m. Eastern episode is when that happens. Will Jag turn on Matt? I mean, it's the smart move, right? After they're whittled to the final 3 on Saturday, which will be Jag, Bowie, and fill in the blank. We don't know yet. We're going to get that useless look back, flashback episode where they share the final 3 brunch and champagne. That should be on Tuesday. That's before they head into the first of the 3 final comps. Thursday night, November 9th, is the 2-hour live finale where we will find out who takes home the cash and who wins America's favorite player. So once again, Jag is in control. Bowie Jane shot her wad in week 14 once she made the nominations because she didn't win Veto. Last year, if you remember, Taylor Hale won AFP and won the whole game. I doubt it's going to go that way again this year. We'll see. So as it has been so many of the weeks in BB25, it's been Jag Bains with his hand on the tiller. Can he pull out the big W in the end? I mean, I do suspect he would handily beat Bowie despite her 3 HOH wins. I think he would probably beat Felicia, who kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. She didn't win anything. A lot of people have that she laid around in her robe the whole game mentality. I mean, she did make it to the end, but, you know, she did survive being on the block several times. So that's kind of the extent of her resume. But I don't think it's because of her own brilliant machinations, but just by sitting next to bigger targets. In the end, Matt is Jag's real competition at Final 2, and the smart move will be to clip him on Sunday. But I do suspect we're going to get some idea listening in on the live feeds action over the weekend about what he plans to do. We'll give you some updates about Jag's plan over the weekend, so check back here for more. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Click like, and drop your comments below. Do you think that Jag has it in him to betray Matt to make sure that he wins it in the end? What do you think? Drop your comments. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.